everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer and also using a whole ton of her other products like the Magic Away Concealer. All things that I am using for the first time. I have unboxed them, and there's a few other brands like thrown in there, like the Benefit Roller Lash liner, but most of the products are Charlotte Tilbury. I will be reviewing them as I'm going along, but we're concentrating on this absolutely beautiful airbrush bronzer and the brush that you can get to go with it. And yeah, I will be letting you guys know what I think. So if you are interested, please carry on watching. The first product that I'm using, I know this is a sample, but everything else is a full product. But I really wanted to try, when I ordered the latest batch of Charlotte Tilbury stuff, I really wanted to try the Magic Cream Light. So I have very dehydrated, dry combination skin. So since I've been pregnant, I've been breaking out in acne as well, especially around the mouth, which has been like really horrible. But I found like a pregnancy safe acne treatment, which is the benzoyl peroxide, and it really has cleared it up, but I'm still left with a couple of little, why isn't this opening? We will see if this is going to help. That really does feel lovely on the skin. I've probably applied a little bit too much actually. I have to say that feels really lovely on the skin. It's light enough that I don't feel like it's greasy at all, but then I've never tried the original Magic Cream. But I can see why everybody loves this product, because it is light enough on the skin that I feel like there's nothing heavy on there. But then I feel like it's also doing its job at moisturizing my skin. And now for foundation, I generally don't wear full coverage foundations at all, especially in the summer. So I'm gonna go in with a mixture of the Wonderglow and then the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I've been using this for about 2 years now and I absolutely love it. I really like using my hands for applying products like this. Then next I'm applying the Hollywood Filter. I know that this is probably not meant to be used as like I kind of use it like a BB cream, I guess you could say. It is pretty glowy, but I really like that effect. And then I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Complexion Brush to buff that all in. I've never used this brush before, so I got this in my recent order. And ooh, actually works really well with the Flawless Filter. So next I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is again another new product for me. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer. So as you can see, it's a beautifully new unused tip, which is I'm going to destroy right now. So this is in the shade Fair number 3, which I'm hoping is not going to be too dark for me. So I'm just applying this on the areas that need concealing. And then I'm going to use a Real Techniques Complexion Sponge. That is truly really beautiful. You know what, with Charlotte Tilbury, I always think, oh, like, are their products overpriced? But you know what, I honestly feel like I just love them. I just feel like you can't beat them for like just being really beautiful. And for somebody who has such problematic, dry, dehydrated but acne prone skin, it's really difficult to find foundations and concealers that actually work for my skin. That base is beautiful. I'm so happy with the base. Then next I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow in, I think it's number 5, yeah, in number 5. I always try to give the illusion of fluffy brows, because as you can see I have a lot of sparse areas, but then I have areas where I do have brow. So rather than plucking all of these out, for example, I like to keep them there. Maybe I could have plucked this little one out here, but it just kind of gives more of a bushier brow once you actually fill in the brow. So next I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette for the eyes. And I do love this palette. The only thing that really does annoy me about this palette is that twice I ordered it and the black was smashed on arrival, but oh well. So I'm going to be going in with this colour here. Also, don't mind this, I burnt myself on the oven, typical Christina. And I'm literally going to apply it to the eyelid and also up into the socket. So you probably noticed that I didn't use any powder. I actually have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless powder, Flawless airbrush powder, and I absolutely love it. But I've smashed it, and I don't know if you can see, like, bits are like coming out. I smashed it into like a million pieces. And I don't know, it's just not been quite the same since then. I don't know, I feel like it's not quite as finely milled. And because I have such dry as the Sahara skin, especially under my eyes, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's not needed for me. When I do use it, it just tends to, I don't know, like go really cracky and horrible and ruins my makeup. That's with every powder, by the way, not just that one. So, I don't know, any suggestions for how to powder when you have crazy dry skin? And honestly guys, I feel like I've never met anybody with skin like mine, so I could not understand why my skin was so, I couldn't really understand if it's dry or dehydrated. I keep saying dry, but it's probably that it's dehydrated, and not in the sense that I'm not drinking enough water, because I went through periods of my life of like believing that and drinking like 3 litres of water a day and literally making myself ill with it. And it wasn't that at all. I realised that it's actually because I've taken quite a high dose of inhaled steroids for my asthma since I was a really small child. And apparently that can make your skin quite scaly and dry from like the inside out. And it's just been like, no matter what I do, I can't seem to rectify that. I mean, certain things help. My God, it's so hot. It's so hot in London today. I can't tell you. It is 34 degrees and I'm literally dying. I've had to close the windows because you can hear the rail tracks. You can probably hear them now. I'm then going to take this gorgeous colour here. I'm going to use my finger just to apply it to the centre of the lid. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful summery bronzy shade.
So my camera decided to corrupt the video of me showing you how I used the Benefit roller liner for the first time, which is so annoying, but here's an Instagram clip of what I thought about it after the second time I used it, so I hope this is useful.
I've just used Benefit's roller liner for the first time, and I just thought I would let you guys know. I think it's really great. I've been wearing it for about 3 hours and it hasn't smudged. It's been really nice for doing just like a little sort of cat winged liner, and the reason I bought it is that I heard that it was actually recommended as a really good waterproof eyeliner. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. Okay, so I'm actually loving that eyeliner. It's really, really lovely. It's just, I've been able to do just a really, really thin little feline flick. And then I applied my mascara off camera. It was the Maybeline Faux Push Up Angel mascara. Okay, now for the moment we have all been waiting for, the stunning, beautiful, oh my goodness, airbrush bronzer. Can you see how big this package is? Like, it's literally the entire palm of my hand. I got the shade Tan, which is the 3rd shade, which may have been a mistake. I maybe should have gone for the 2nd shade, because although I'm kind of so, being half Greek, half Irish English, I'm very, very, very pale for a Cypriot person, but I have kind of like yellowy undertones, and I don't know, I felt like I'd seen a lot of people with my skin type say that number 2 just wasn't dark enough. So let's see what happens. I also treated myself and bought the airbrush brush. This looks really beautiful, really gorgeous. I haven't used it yet. It feels so soft. Ooh, no, that is stunning. That is really, really beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that it isn't too dark for me. It's literally just made me so sun-kissed. A tip though that I have noticed, don't swirl your brush in it, because I did and there was like a lot of knockoff, there was like a lot of powder, so I'm kind of just you know, you don't need like all that much. And then any excess, I feel like stippling it is better first to like apply the pigment. Oh, it's kind of grasped. It's kind of Okay, now I think that's sorting itself out. I have quite a dry patch of skin here, so maybe that's why it's kind of clung on a little bit there. Chisel the jaw, give me my jaw back, whoa. Okay, it's really blendable, which I'm surprised by. I don't know why, I didn't think it would be. It really does. I'm just looking in the mirror down here, by the way. It really is like an airbrush kind of feel. Now powders often stick to my forehead because I have pretty dry skin around my hairline, so let's see how it goes here. It's not clinging. It's not clinging half as much as the usual. Guys, I honestly thought that tan, when I saw it when I opened the packaging, that it would be too dark, but it really isn't. It just goes to show, I do feel like with Charlotte Tilbury products sometimes you can think that they're gonna perform one way when you see the colour like in the packaging, like you might think something's too strong or too light, and it turns out it's absolutely gorgeous. It's also really, really buildable. So I've been able to build up this kind of sun-kissed, bronzy, this is basically where, when the sun hits me, where I would tan. I don't really tan, I kind of just go like a tiniest shade darker. So I've just applied a little bit more here just to see how buildable it actually is, or will it stick to my dry patches on my cheeks. It's not sticking. Wow. I'm really, really impressed. I am so impressed. And then just with what's left on my brush, I'm just going to take it just a tiny bit over my nose, just because that's where the sun would hit me. Well, I'm very impressed. So now I'm just going to apply a bit of blush from the Charlotte Tilbury Lovegasm palette. I love these mixture of blushes from this palette, and I do really love this highlighter too, and sometimes I mix all three, which I know is a bit bizarre. I really don't like this contour shade because I feel like it doesn't really show up on my skin, which is really strange because I'm extremely pale, so I can't imagine how it would show up on darker skin tones really. So I don't know if that's just me, I've had like a dud palette or something, but yeah. But these, I'm just mixing the two pinky shades. And I'm just sort of applying it to the apple of the cheek and like blending it into the bronzer. I super love that kind of like pinky flushed glow. I like it all year round, not just in the summer, but especially in the summer. And lastly, I'm going to finish this look off with my all-time favourite Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, which is the Pillow Talk. This is my second one and it is almost completely and utterly done. I've got a little one, like a little mini for my bag. But this is like my signature shade, like this is just the most beautiful lipstick. The colour is just so me. And that is the finished look. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below what you thought about the airbrush bronzer, about some of the other products. Would you buy it? Would you not? And please give me some other recommendations of any Charlotte Tilbury products that I haven't used today that you would recommend, and also just, you know, great products for dry skin in general, dehydrated skin that is acne prone. If you know which products work for you, please do let me know in the comments below.